So where are we going today, Mr. Boo?
Today we're going to a car boot sale in the
Col de Villefranche, Col de Ez. Hi, welcome back to me and Mon Ami, and it's a sultry mid-May Sunday morning, and we're going to do one of our favourite things, which is go to a vide grenier, which is a sort of the French version of a car boot sale, even though of course we don't have a boot in our car. But we're not just going to go and see what's there, we're going to go and set ourselves a challenge. So Mr. Boo and I have both got 10 euros each, and we are going to spend this 10 euros on the car boot, and then we're going to let you decide which of us got the best bargain. So I think, as we've discussed on the channel before, the French have numerous types of, I was going to say antique sales, second-hand sales. They're all different classifications. Now, this is a vide grenier, isn't it?
Yes, emptying the loft, or emptying the loft.
So this could be everything from second-hand nappies to kids' toys to gems, couldn't it? To wonderful attic finds.
Grandma's best jewellery.
Grandma's best jewellery, the crown jewels, Mr. Boo's crown jewels. But then they have antique brocante, which is essentially what the Nice flea market is, which is sort of a mixture of junky things and antique things. They then have salons, don't they? Antique salons, which is for posh people. That's proper antiques.
That's
proper antiques. Brown furniture and things with gilt frames and that kind of thing. Of course, you can have also 20th century antiques. You can have mid-century classic furniture. My gum, there's some cars getting well over here today. It's quite a complex business going car booting stroke brocanting in France. But we thought we'd today make it a bit different and set ourselves a challenge and see whether we can bag ourselves a bargain, and more importantly, let you decide in the comments section who won. I mean, obviously it's going to be me. Anyway, as you can see, this is quite a narrow drive, so I'm going to concentrate on the road a little bit, and you will get to see some spectacular views, because this is a brocante that's taking place at, I would think, at about 1,000 meters above sea level,
Something like that.
above the wonderful medieval village of Ez. So let's see what happens. So this is where we get onto the 50 miles an hour road, shortly followed by the 70 kilometers an hour road, where we become very popular. There's a lot of intolerant driving going on today, I sense, don't you?
Yeah.
Heat has got
C'est la
everything.
chaleur.
Yeah. You know, I came up here, Mr. Bull, the other day on my driving lesson.
Did you?
And my driving instructor made me do 70 up here.
Oh my goodness.
Which I've never been able to do, of course, in Elton, because his top speed is 45. And I was a bit scared going that fast. It felt a bit rash, because it's quite a big drop down there.
Yeah. You stayed on the road.
Yeah, no, I did, yeah, I was all right. It's just stopping at red lights and solid lines and signalling when I leave a roundabout that's my problem. The problem is, as well, is that I'm learning things to pass the test that I have to say most French people don't do. In this area, people are notorious for A, not stopping at zebra crossings for pedestrians, B, not signalling.
Ever.
Certainly not signalling to leave roundabouts. That seldom happens, or enter roundabouts. So it's tricky. I'm having to unlearn all my bad habits and also learn to drive a different vehicle, which is a bit wider than Elton and has got power steering, and I sometimes get into a bit of trouble when we turn in circle.
And what about the brakes?
And the brakes, they're a bit fierce. With Elton, you ram the brake on to stop. If you do that in my driving instructor car, well, the instructor gets a bit peeved. So whether I'm going to pass this test, which I sit in a couple of weeks, I don't know. It all depends on whether a pedestrian steps out and whether I can observe orange lights correctly and yellow lights. I just get distracted. I get distracted.
Are you doing stories about pickled onions and
I probably am just talking, and he does tell me I shouldn't be telling him about the scenery as I'm practicing my driving.
Did you know who used to live in this villa?
I did it to him the other day. I said, this is King Leopold's villa here, you know, he's going, concentrate. Anyway, we shall see. Anyway, today's not about driving. Today is, all that man knew us, is all about car booting, French style.
Bargain hunting.
Bargain hunting Brits in the sun, that's us, Mr. Booth. I don't know if you can see just up there, look at those huge car transporters. And what they are the transporters for the uber expensive cars for the historic Grand Prix, which has been taking place this weekend. But you can see them. It must be a seriously expensive hobby to, oh look, there's some men who look after them there. Well, that's a great place to sunbathe. That's really funny. Do you think they're the guardsmen looking after the historic vans? I think it's a bit of a crap beach, that, isn't it? Couldn't they find anyone else to lay? I think they have to stay with their trucks. But yeah, so they transport these historic cars, which in themselves sometimes are worth millions and millions of pounds, around the world and around the various races, I guess, in those things. I mean, wow, you need a lot of money to have that hobby. But we've done our bit at Monaco this year, haven't we?
Yes, sir.
We did our electric Grand Prix. I have to say, I think the historic Grand Prix is, of all the three Prix, the nicest one. I've only ever been in practice, but the good thing is if you go on a practice day, it's completely free. So you get to sit in the stands, you get to experience Monaco Grand Prix circuit, you get to see these wonderful old cars, and it costs you a note. Go for it, mate. Think he's late for his car boot sale?
Maybe.
So we just want to say a really big thank you to everyone who has sent coffees or sent PayPal donations this month. We really appreciate it, and a lot of new people have come on board, and for that we give great thanks. It really does help us to do more interesting things that aren't necessarily big box office, but things that we know, or hope we know, you enjoy. And don't forget, at the end of this video, because it's the end of the month, you will see a list of the names of everyone who's contributed, so stick around and see your name. But thanks very much. Will notice there's something missing here as we approach Es Village up there. For years there has been a very successful food truck here. And what happened to it, Mr. Boo? Did it fall over the cliff?
No, the mayor of, the Metropole of Nice said it was too dangerous because people were pulling in and pulling out, and so they took away his license.
Oh.
And he had like another 9 months to run, like for his whole season, and they made him take it all down by, I think, the beginning of April.
How strange. Well, there
weird.
You go. Maybe the mayor will open his own food truck there.
Maybe he's got like secret burger plans.
Maybe. I would not insinuate that sort of behaviour. It never takes place here. Gosh, we closed the window, but yeah, there you can see the wonderful Es Village we've been to many times, and it's a wonderful underground car park that we've got up here now, which we showed you in a previous episode. It is quite handy. So we're going to do a left here at Fragonard.
Gallimard.
Gallimard. Well, this is Fragonard. Oh, that's a sign for Fragamar. This is Gallimar. So this is a serious climb now. I'll start going at about 3 miles an hour. He seems to be going very slow the last few days. I don't know why. He's not enjoying the heat, I don't think. But there's Gallimar. We did a video involving Gallimar, didn't we? Do you remember? We went to the
Lavender Field.
Lavender Field of Gourdon. It was almost as popular as, well, you know, the Pyramid of Falicon as a video. But we bumped into the lady who was, well, she was a Gallimar.
She was a Gallimar.
Amazing. Part of the family, and she was there looking after the lavender field, which she, I think, had created, hadn't she?
She had indeed.
Years ago. So it was a charming encounter. Check it out if you're interested in lavender fields. I mean, if you're not, it's not one for you, is it?
Well, I think there's other things in the video that I think there's something for everyone in that video.
There is, the big yellow teapot.
Lots of fun for everyone. In the big yellow teapot.
From Bluebird Toys.
So here we go, climbing up to the Col d'Ez, and I wonder where this booty is, because sometimes they're in supermarket car parks that are closed on a Sunday, sometimes they're in fields, sometimes they're on sports pitches, and sometimes you get them, they don't exist.
That has been known.
We have had cancellations that we weren't told about. So we may be just, you know, talking about going to something that doesn't happen. That does actually happen, if you know what I mean. Something doesn't happen that does happen. Not seeing anything. It's a bit worrying. I thought it might be round here.
I think it's higher up the top.
Do you?
Yeah.
You don't think it's in this supermarket over here? There's not a lot of traffic if there's a major local event on. You don't think it's up at the Astorama?
No, I think we're going left.
Left?
Yeah.
Not right?
No.
Oh my God. Now he tells me. You can see why that climb was so slow, because we're very, very high now on the Grande Corniche, top of the 3 Corniches. We love coming up here. Some great walks, great way to get away from the crowds.
Twiggy loves
on the
it.
beach. Twiggy loves it. Lots of smelling, lots of sniffing, doesn't she? But where's the car booty?
I think it's here on the left.
Well, there's a lot of cars and some balloons. I'm seeing balloons, Mr. Boo. Do you think this could be a sign? Could
What
be a
is
sign.
like balloonatics?
Unless there's somebody having a birthday party, because people do that too. No, it can't be, can it? Can it?
I don't know.
No, it can't
you
be.
couldn't do it up there.
This is a picnic. People often do that when they're having a group meeting, don't they? Put balloons up for a birthday or whatever. There's a ruin down there. Have you ever seen it? I've never noticed it. There's people in it.
Have they got their car boots open?
I don't know. Where is the car booty? There's certainly a lot of cars. Maybe it is in there. It's got to be here, because there's not normally this traffic here. Hasn't it? It's
Yeah.
definitely here.
I think it's here in this car park there.
Oh, here we go. Where are we going to park? Is that, we may have to go up into the stick walk.
I can see things.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely there.
Oh, maybe if there's an electric charger here, maybe we could park there.
Oh, yeah. Is there a gap? Is there a gap? It's a very big old electric charger. I'm never quite sure how it works, this one. Oh, look, looks like a petrol pump, Mr. Boo. Handy though, handy. Isn't it?
very handy.
Charge
After
rapide.
you've been climbing up a mountain.
I think we'd have to use our shoe cover. We once tried this and it didn't work, don't you remember?
Yeah, but... Yeah.
Anyway, it's a parking space. We'll pretend. No, we'll plug in properly. Right, let's go and do our car boot challenge. 8 weeks.
I've just seen the police stop that motorbiker going really fast past the entrance to the car boot sale. They've called him in.
The one who went past us?
Yeah, being naughty.
Can't say it doesn't serve him right, can you? Looks like this place has reopened, Mr. Boot. It's a little hotel and used to be quite a nice restaurant, but then it closed down, didn't it? But yeah, it's definitely open again. The Hermitage, it's called. Nice place to come to up here. Now, just before we go into the car boot and start negotiating en français, just want to quickly mention our friends at Rosetta Stone. Rosetta Stone is this fantastic language app that I've been using over the last, a year, really, and particularly intensively recently, trying to learn French words for my driving test, which is coming up in a week's time. But Rosetta Stone is this brilliant, immersive language app. So you've got it on your phone, wherever you are, you can just turn it on. You can actually speak to it. It will listen to what you're saying. It'll correct your pronunciation.
Le garçon est devant l'arbre.
Le garçon est devant l'arbre. As somebody pointed out last week with the car video, I was calling them Alpines, and in French, well, they're Alpines. You know, things like that, it just picks you up on. It makes the whole process of language learning fun. Now, previously, they've had these special offers that we've done, which have involved giving you lifetime membership and giving you every language that they cover. Those offers are still available, and I think they're about 50% off. But they've come back to us with a special offer this time, which is, if you want to do this at a reduced price, if you want lifetime membership of the language app, but just want to choose one language, say Francais for your driving test, then, well, you can do that now. And I think you can do that for the remarkable figure of 99 euros. So check out the link in the description and check out Rosetta Stone. Anyway, let's get over the road into the car boot and pursue our 10 euro challenge. Looks quite big, Mr. Boo, and smells of food.
Smells very foody.
Foody. There might be a buvette. We like a buvette. The man over there got a strimmer. You wanted one of those. You're not going to get one now.
Oh no.
Certainly not for a tenner. People may not appreciate us filming everything, so we're doing some of it on the secret specs. Ooh, is there anything here for your 10, Mr. Boo? I quite like that milk jug. And there's a bedpan for you. What's a poubelle de table for putting your bits in?
Putting your things in, like shells or like your rubbish from your plate.
Oh, I see. Like if you've had some mussels and you've got some shells left.
Or corns of your cobs and your things and your...
Oh, corns of your cobs. Oh, I love this old traditional school desk set. €5. That might be going on my list.
Going on our roof.
Oh yeah, how could we get it in? It's lovely though, isn't it? Oh yeah, Karcher, that's good. But what's this auto sock? Brings you home. Is it if you have a puncture? Oh no, it's a winter traction aid. Snow tyres. Oh. Some little books. Asterix, of course. Asterix the Gaul. Still very big Asterix in France. Butter dish. Not so sure about that. Somebody getting rid of some rugs over here. They're quite nice. Oh, chair. Wonder how much that is. Second-hand nappy. Are they fireworks?
Incense.
Incest.
Incense.
Oh, I'm gonna say, I know it's a remote place, but we don't want that.
What about this military jacket instead? No, I didn't get the one that man had. I could have got this plastic chainsaw.
You could. Sounds like the name of a band, Plastic Chainsaw. never knew this car park was here, did you? Oh, it's an amphitheatre. It is an amphitheatre. Look, Mr. Boo, there's a Julian Clary album. Oh no, Julian Clerk. Femmes, Indiscretion and Blasphemy. Infamy, infamy, they've all got it. Blasphemy. Desormais. Charles, is that Charles? Who's that? Frank Purcell. The Glenn Miller Mood. Western Frank Purcell. El Bimbo.
Call me.
El Bimbo. Oh, Daniel Guichard, look at that polo neck he had. John Lennon, imagine. Imagine no possessions, Mr. Boo. You won't win the competition unless you get at least one possession. Oh, it's a Neil Diamond album. Glad you're here with me tonight. Oh, I love a bit of Neil. I've always been a Neil Diamond fan. Papillon, the theme tune. I have to confess I'm partial to little teapots, and this is enamel. Johnny Halliday, Mr. Boo.
The flashback tour.
The Flashing Tour. There's his Nouvelle album. Not so Nouvelle anymore, poor old Johnny. Rest in peace. Some Result cigars in here. Look over here, Mr. Boo. There's a very big buvette. Huge. This must be the sort of village meeting place, and there's a big food buvette. You often get these, they're run by the village and they sort of raise funds for village events, don't they? The other good thing about these local buvettes is very reasonable prices, aren't they? A glass of wine, €1.50, that's barely over £1. Coffee, £1.50. Beer, £2.50. Soda, £2.50. Croissant, €2. You can have a chipolata merguez sausage for £4, or a jambon beurre for £4. What a bargain! Or a box of chips for £3. Will you get me a Diet Cola, please? Oh, you have to buy a ticket. Do you have to buy a ticket? So it's old school. You buy your ticket, or like being in a Thai shopping mall. Or you buy your credits and then you go and cash it in with the other person. So what is this, the group that run this buvette? Who are they, Mr. Boo?
They're called the Société Cantopédrix.
Well, what do they do?
And they're the people that issue hunting permits to ES to better promote a better type of hunting.
And what sort of hunting? Wild boars?
Wild boars, game, and getting rid of pests, but protecting the things that they want to protect.
That's because I noticed on their T-shirt they've got some wild boars. Big thing, wild boar hunting around here.
Wild boars.
Wild boars, very, very destructive, and they taste nice. Have you spotted anything for the challenge, Mr. Boo?
I'm keeping it a secret.
What, you've already spotted something?
I might have spotted something.
You know, it's not fair because I'm having to film. I'm not concentrating fully on my spotting. I'm going to go back round. Raunchy pictures, look at that. You'd be cancelled for that picture today. And that one. Definitely that one, that's sexist. Look at that. Look at that sexist picture, Mr. Boo.
Oh, yeah.
I might get that for my €10.
Very you. Very you.
I like inappropriate photos. Do you know, I remember getting my first portable telly for my bedroom when I was a kid in the 70s, and I think it were £50 then. I loved it, black and white. I sometimes used a coat hanger to try and get reception. You know, so I could watch Sports Night with Harry Carpenter on a Wednesday. I used to love that. Oh no, that might have been Show Jumping, I can't remember. But I liked Harry Carpenter. Know what I mean, Harry? That's what Frank Bruno used to say to him.
Okay.
The great thing about taking Mr. Boo out on to events like this is I can educate him in well, in how what life was like in the olden days, Mr. Boo, when I were a lad. Oh, I'm really liking this plan of the centre of Paris. That's nice.
Is it EastEnders?
She's a busty lady, isn't she? Think she's come off the front of a Rolls Royce.
That'd be a very big Rolls Royce.
A very big art collection up this hill. I like this. Look at that. Wild horses and some fruit. What's that, Mr. Boo?
It's a grill for all seasons.
Oh, grill for all seasons.
Toute l'année.
Toute l'année.
Bonjour. Ouais, s'il vous plaît.
Look at
Oh,
that.
c'est bien.
C'est facile, c'est pratique.
Oh, pratique. But this might be my favourite thing. Toilet basketball set, so you can play basketball on the toilet. Look at this toilet basketball. That's what I need.
Toilet basketball. C'est parfait.
It's between the toilet basketball and the men-looking lecturer seat at the girls' bottom. My two choices. Toilet basketball could be the future. Don't you?
Maybe.
It's better than playing on your phone. On the toilet. Quite a good vide grenier, this, isn't it? Because everybody's very friendly and it's not very junky and it's very local, I think. I think because we're so far up here, there aren't many, it's not full of dealers or professionals, is it?
No.
It does actually feel like people have sort of cleared out their attics and there's some really nice bits. I bet if you were here much earlier, you'd have got a few bargains, but there's a couple of things I like. And Twiggy's found somebody she likes, look. Nice old Olivetti. Them were the days. I used to have a typewriter with a ribbon in, Mr. Boo.
Again, the olden days.
And of course, I absolutely love these old postcards of the area. Some of them are postcards done by a man called Gilletta, who was the famous photographer who sort of made the French Riviera. Really used to ride around on a very strange tricycle with all his camera equipment, didn't he, Mr. Gilletta? Merci. Cole.
Cole. Dit bonjour.
Oh, look, with the Sixth Fleet. That's nice, isn't it?
A welcome.
It's the... Merci. I think Mr. Boo's getting desperate. I think he's lacking inspiration. Oh, now. Your favourite.
I'm having a moment.
It's a little known secret that Mr. Boo used to have a blog called Barbie of the Day, didn't you?
I did indeed.
In which you used to dress your Barbies appropriately and take photos of them and put up a daily photo, didn't you?
Oui.
You should relaunch it, Mr. Boo. You've got a lot of time. What's in that one?
They're Barbie's Colours of India series.
Oh, wow.
Inbox.
And we're going to a Bollywood party, aren't we? A friend of ours having a Bollywood birthday party.
En boîte comme ça, 40 € les 300 €.
Ok, cool.
C'est des collections.
Oui.
Bit pricey, the Barbies, 40 euros each or 100 for all three. I think they're what's known in the trade as collectibles. Do you want a new toilet seat, Mr. Boo? Mr. Boo, toilet seat. 2 euros, new toilet seat. One careful lady owner. Good poster of San Maxime. Ask how much that is, Mr. Boo.
Nice.
Oh, Mr. Boo, that's in your budget, 10 euros.
Be nice in one of the Airbnbs, that.
That could be a good purchase, that for 10. That could be a winner. Oh, we just bought a Boule set because we've taken up Boules, but this is lovely, isn't it? It's so lovely, I'd have bought that one. Oh, I like that, Mr. Boo. Bit heavy for summer, though. What a thing of beauty that is, Mr. Boo.
It's my message to the subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed, don't forget, just click the subscribe button.
You know, I said I wanted a camper van, Mr. Boo. You know, I said I wanted a camper van. I finally found one I can afford. Second-hand toilet paper there. That's a very fortuitous find just after that comment.
Oh, it looks like my size.
Bet Lynch's favourites. Is she still going, Julie Goodyear? I do miss her. Couldn't beat a bit of Bet.
Bring back Bet.
Bring back Bet. They did bring back Bet, but it didn't go so well, did it? She wasn't quite as good second time round, Julie. Quite a character though. What a star. I rather love this Marché aux Fleurs in Nice. Isn't that fabulous?
Yeah, I love that.
I do like that. The flower market. It's not, I don't think it is the Cours Soleil. It's by the Opera House, isn't it?
It's the top of the Cours Soleil. That's
yeah,
the opera
it is. That's
there.
the Opera House there, yeah. There's a wedding dress there, Mr. Boo.
Don't be getting ideas.
That I won't be getting. So it appears Mr. Boo has made a decision. What you're going to get?
I think I'm going to get that Saint Maxime before anyone else does.
Yeah, you'll be annoyed if somebody gets that for 10. Are you going to try and bid them down?
I think 10's a fair price.
Oh.
I thought it had gone, but it's still here.
So this is your entry for 10.
This is my entry.
Mr. Boo has made his choice. A Saint Maxime poster.
What do you think?
Retro poster for 10.
Oui, je vais prendre ça, s'il vous plaît.
All the bulls are 10. We've already got a set, but I like this set. We'd have some spares then, wouldn't we? If other people came to join us.
Merci, c'est gentil.
I can't decide. These bulls are 10. They could be a good deal at 10.
It could be a good deal at 10.
They've got a retro charm, and there's 4. Why are there 4?
And these have no markings on, look. Is that like a decider?
I don't understand. If I could get this in Elton, I think this for €5 is my bargain. A full school set, look at that, it's fabulous.
So the woman with the desk just said, go on, please take it. I can see that he's been looking at it. I know he likes it. Please, please, have it. What, even for €3? Would you like it for €3?
You don't want to take it home, that's why, neither do we.
I said, we're in a Citroen Ami, I don't think it'll fit. And she's like, of course it'll fit, I'll help carry it to the car.
She'll deliver it to Villefranche on a bike. Well, I'm having to look around and see if there's anything I've missed. I do quite like that black and white photo of the men inappropriately gawping at the lady's bottom, but it's got a rubbish frame, and I don't want to reframe it. Oh, this is getting more excited. What a performance! Hey, it's its own circus, this dog. Watch your eyes.
Yeah.
This Moulinex sandwich toaster, Mr. Boo, do you remember? Moulinex makes things simple, Moulinex makes things nice, Moulinex makes things simple, and that includes the price.
Okay.
There's some good DVDs here. Fisting. I think I've heard of that. I don't look at what that's about. So I've returned to my favourite black and white photo. I wonder whose it is. Which stall is it, Mr. Boo? À combien? Pardon? Toi? I think that's a bargain, Mr. Boo. €3 for this retro gem. I don't think I want the other one, the girl and the car kissing. Maybe I like that too. I didn't really look at that. That's quality too. A set, we'd have a set. Merci. Merci.
Elle est bien belle, je trouve.
Oh, pardon. Merci. Oh, Mr. Boo, it's had to go in a black bag. It's like, you know, when you used to go, well, I didn't, but I heard tell of people who used to go to those shops that sold magazines with sticky covers. And they'd put your magazine in a black bag, and I think this is now so politically incorrect they felt the need to cover it up. Well, we now have our 2 purchases, so it's up to you folks. You decide who got the best bargain. Mine was just €3. Mr. Boo paid 10 for that Saint Maxime, that tasteful retro poster. But I think mine is possibly a retro gem, a comedy classic, and really a a unique piece. Anyway, leave us a comment, see what you think. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give us a like, please give us a comment, please think about buying us a coffee. But most of all, folks, remember, stay charged.
Bye.
La